it's time. For real, it's time.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be filming this get ready with me and showing you guys how I get ready to head on out the house. I'm doing a simple daily everyday look on my face. I am no makeup artist, but I know what I like to look like and what works best for me. For me, I'm going to start off with filling out my brows because I do have naturally sparse brows and the hair that is there is just very light in color. So I always like to fill in my brows and deepen them a bit. Today I decided to use a Morphe eyeshadow as a brow powder, and also I'm using a Morphe brush. It is a dual-ended brush that has an angled tip and a spoolie. I like going through with the spoolie to just kind of make sure that my brows look natural and doesn't look like I've overdone it. I don't like the super drawn on look, and I also try to stick within the natural shape that's there instead of overfilling them. That just works best for me and looks best for me. I then like to go ahead and clean up my brows as well as conceal and prep my face for both things by using a little bit of this NYX Shine Killer Primer. This is an affordable primer. It does remind me of the Smashbox one as well. So once I've set that on my face, I go ahead and then use a concealer from Sephora to clean up around my brows, and I also add a bit of concealer under my eyes. Unless I'm going somewhere super duper fancy, I kind of don't really do foundation. I'm just not a big foundation girl. I really love my skin to just kind of breathe and be easy. But in the instance that I do reach for a foundation, I love the Becca Skin Love Foundation the best. It is one of my favorites because it's actually lightweight and good for the skin instead of some of the heavier, more fuller coverage products. I'm going ahead and taking a brush to just blend out all of the products that I've applied to my skin and making sure that under eye concealed area blends in with my face overall. And I definitely just try to take my time blending this out to make sure it looks just natural and just lightly brightened in that area, and blend it out into the rest of my complexion. So that's what I'm doing here in this clip. I'm still keeping it pretty simple today and not really doing anything on the eyes besides just sweeping a little bit of this Becca highlighter across my lid to kind of give my lid just a little bit of a glow. Instead of doing like a full out eyeshadow look, I like to do this little trick, and I also like to take this highlighter on the cheekbones as well as a little bit down my nose as well. It's one of my favorite products, and I really love the Becca product line, especially this highlighter. It's just enough, and then I take a larger fluffy brush and go back and blend that out. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and set everything. I'm using a very translucent powder, so it's going to look pretty bright in this first little scene and clip here. But don't worry, guys, it all comes together at the end. It just looks that way on camera for a sec because my camera wasn't adjusted like I need to. But I definitely make sure that my true complexion shines through. I try to only just lightly conceal, but really I like to let my skin shine through and my complexion shine through. I don't believe in using products that are much lighter than my complexion to try to hide that. I love my dark skin. Now I'm going to just go ahead and start taking down my braids. So I did a little trick with this braiding pattern by cornrowing the top layer and then free braiding the rest of it. And this to me helped me have a really great shape. Now my hair has been in a shape and cut into a style, and I'm also getting it trimmed in that same shape. However, if you don't have as much of a style cut into your hair, you can be really intentional about how you braid and style your hair, or even lay it out for wash and goes, how you set the curls so that you have a great look at the end. And basically I just am intentional about how I twist or braid or even style and wash and go. If you want a middle part, you're going to need to do that. If you want a side part, etc. And so in this clip, you can pretty much see a little better exactly what I'm trying to describe about creating shape within your hair. For me, that's why I'm so on getting trims regularly and growing out my hair, but continuing to grow it out with shape, just because I feel like it helps to lend to better results when you're finished with your hair. And I, despite having great definition before I got my hair cut and shaped, hated the whole mullet-y look that it kind of went with. So that's why I'm really intentional about how I style my hair, and I make sure to get it to fall in the way that I like it to. And with this style, you can also flip it and do a side part if you prefer, and you're not locked down to the middle part. I like doing that as well. You guys will see that in the last clip of the video where I kind of just played around with styling it both ways, which is what I love. Thanks so much, guys, for watching this Get Ready With Me video. If you have any questions about how I did this style or which products I use, definitely leave them below, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye.